it's Liz Yuille from Old Stables Crafts. Thank you for joining me again today. Today is Simple Stamping Saturday. So, as ever, 3 projects, same design, 3 different ways. So we've got Simple Stamping, Casual Crafter, so a little more technique, a few more products, and then the Avid Stamper. The Simple Stamping version basically just means we're looking at minimal supplies, so I'm not suggesting that this is only for beginners. This is for quick crafting as well, and as ever I always do those on a note card, just because if you are a beginner it's a really accessible way of starting to craft. I'm using the little Twinkle stamp set today. It's from the annual catalogue. I think we forget that we have an annual catalogue sometimes, but we do. It's part of the Twinkle stamp set. It's on it's at 82 and 83. I should say it's part of the Twinkle suite. It comes with the Twinkle Builder Punch, so you've got moon and stars, and there's baker's twine, which we will be using, lovely little sequin stars. There's a card pack, which is grey granite, petal pink and pool party, and then lovely designer series paper, which, although this stamp set is in the kids and babies section, I don't think that this needs to just be for kids and babies. I think it's great for other occasions as well. So Love You More Than All the Stars would have been great for Valentine's. So, as I say, don't just think kids and babies. This is an everyone stamp set and an everyone suite. We've got Night of Navy in here, we've got stripes, we've got polka dots, all sorts. It's just a really pretty suite. So enough of that, because you want to see the projects. So as ever, I have stamped the envelope, but this is the project. I've done this in Pool Party because this is the boy version. I'm going to make today's in Petal Pink, so we've got a girl version. I've used some of the twine, so some of the Silver Baker's twine. It comes in either silver and petal pink with white, or Pool Party and silver with white. So I've used the Pool Party obviously for this, then just a couple of stamps and quick easy card, and then, as I say, a stamp on the outside of the envelope as well, because I think that just, for these smaller cards, I think that's just a cute little addition. For my casual version, I've used the petal pink, I've used some designer series paper for the background, I've used the punch, and I've actually, although this looks like I've just stuck these on top of the card, I actually punched the white card as well, and I've inlaid these, and these are in champagne foil, so they've got a slightly pink tinge because I thought that would be nicer for the petal pink. And then this, other than that, basically the same design. And then for the stepped up version, I've heat embossed the stamping in silver, and then again I've punched out of this time silver foil, and I've added some of the adhesive sequins just as an addition. But again, we've got the matte, and the designer series paper is a matte, and then the whisper white. So this obviously is the boy version. So let's get started with the now buried female version of the Simple Stamping card. So this is our card. I've already got mounted up. I just need to burnish that a wee bit more because it's sticking up a bit. I'll sort that out later. So this is our card base. I'm going to need a piece of scrap, 2 stamps and 1 ink pad. So petal pink ink. Petal pink ink. There's an interesting alliteration. So let's ink up the first stamp, which is our lovely heart and star stamp, and that, let me just make sure I'm in sort of the middle of the camera. So that's going in the bottom right hand corner of our card, and I do like to hold the stamp down for a reasonable length of time just to make the ink have a chance, or to let the ink have a chance to transfer from the stamp to the card. Now I'm just lining up the edge of my grid paper with the fold of my card, which is just here. I'm going to put the fold on that dark line so that I've got some hope of lining up my grid paper as well, because it's obviously quite difficult to see with the bright light. So I'm going to have it slightly to the left of the fold, because with the fold being there, it will stop the stamp from stamping right up to the edge, so there'll be a slight gap between the edge of the grid paper and the stamp. And I'm just stamping it right over so the middle of the stamp is down the middle of that grid paper, and there we go, just to add a little bit of something in the top corner. And then I've got the A Star Is Born, which I'm going to make sure I've got very well inked up because it's a solid background, and then just stamp in the middle, and there we go. Then let's close that up. I have a horrible feeling I've just got a visitor, but we'll keep going until we know that. So I've got some of the baker's twine, which I'm going to do double, and I'm just going to do a bunny ear bow, so 2 loops, Auntie Betty bow, and then pull those, so pretend they're one piece. Yes, I can definitely hear doors, car doors, but I'm going to keep going until the end because I'm very close to being finished. So there we go with that. That I will stick on with a glue dot. One glue dot. Stuck on. And then our final bit of stamping, if I can find the envelope that I've now moved out of the way. There we go. And then hopefully I will be done before my visitor arrives. He's just at the front door, so bear with me. And there we go. Thank you very much indeed for watching. Everything is in the description bar below, as ever. Thanks a lot.